Hey guys, welcome back to some Destiny farming. So we're going to show you today the moon farming route for helium coils or helium filaments. So from the beginning, go up the hill, go left, and check out the area to the left. He's kind of just explaining to me. This is also brought to you by LBS, my buddy Gabe. He's showing me these routes and giving me the okay to put them up to help everybody. So thank you again, Gabe. So check out the platform up here. Usually there's some helium coils back here in this area. Helium coils are the ones that you pick up on the ground. There's also going to be a lot of chests. So right out here, if you're quick enough, you will actually, well, I guess there's helium coils that spawn back there, or a chest too, but the chest out here is actually out of bounds, so get it and then get back in. I'm gonna run down and check out all the buildings. So while we go through the buildings here, I just want to put out a little warning to you here that this route is pretty long and pretty tedious. It's about 15 minutes or so, 10 if you're going really fast. I mean, for the sake of learning it here and going through the first time and him showing me, it took us about 15 minutes or so, give or take. We also had a public event happen right in the middle, so I'll have to cut the video and skip that portion of it, and hopefully then we'll find out what the real time is. So there's usually some chests up here. I was kind of looking around. He was telling me on top of a pillar, but he actually meant that pillar here. And so a chest will spawn on top of the pillar. Make sure you check both of these rooms of these buildings and the tops of them for your helium coils and chests. So here I kind of am running through, just double checking. And then I kind of got lost here. I didn't know where he went, but there's a cave right up here. There it is. Check out this cave, and you don't need to go any further left from the cave entrance. So there's a chest. Open that bad boy up. Don't need to go any further that way. Ouch, hitting me. So come all the way up here. In between here you can have some helium coils or chests spawn. If you drop right down, there's a cave on each side of this little crater that we're in. So from this one, then you go straight across. Usually there's helium coils right here by this mission. It can be on either side. Then head into the other cave. No chests here either. This moon mission is just not our lucky day for the moon for the chest, but I did capture some pretty cool locations of places where you wouldn't even think to look. So supposedly some helium coils further down the way to our left there, right there, that I'm shooting at like nonsensely. Is that a word? Nonsensely? Yeah, I just made it. Cool. So there's a chest here. And we'll run down, get these helium coils. And run back. Sometimes a chest spawns out there. It didn't show up now, but I have seen it doing this farming route. A chest shows up out there in that crater. It's not an out-of-bounds area, so you can get out there and get it easily. Later on in the video, we'll get to the parts where we go across there. We actually hit that building on our way back through, and when we come down that side, there's some chests and helium coils in there. So this building, again, like any other building, check the inside and check the top of the building. There can be either chests or helium coils on top or inside of any of these buildings. Pretty much any building. So we run across the way. Some helium coils there, and just to the right where I'm looking now, there's usually a chest back here too. Don't know what exactly I was doing there. I think I get lost during the farming routes. He tells me where to go somewhere, and then I think he's pointing at something else. It happens. We're all learning here. Well, I was learning here, so let's follow Gabe further. Kill that bitch. Kill him too. On top of this building. Again, helium coils or chests can spawn up here. I think we just caught a glimpse of a cave that's got one in it. We were talking about it. So there's the helium coils. Yeah, you gotta check the tops of these generators too, or whatever they are. Sometimes they're hard to see from eye level. So this normally you wouldn't run across and grab yet because it's on the way back, but I decided to do it just to see if it would respawn by the time we came back through, because in the next area, we end up going to the next area, and it takes a little bit of time out there too, especially if you happen to catch a public event like we did. Sometimes chests will spawn up on that railway in the middle too. There can be one on each side over on this end where we are, and there can be one in the middle on this side. However, there was not, so I'm just going to move back over here. There's helium coils, and there is a chest that spawns right back here. So grab that. And now I believe it is time. Oh, he's pointing out to me there's some helium coils. Helium coils seem to spawn by each one of the posts that hold up that big railway, so right at the base of them all the time. So now we're going to the next area. We just kind of shoot over here. And check out over here, because we'll hit this on the way back again. So sometimes helium coils spawn here, sometimes they spawn over to our left in the corner. Stuck 'em. Yep, there's the ones to the left in the corner. So we're going to grab those real quick. Blue and green gusher over there. Those things look like gushers, come on. Blue and green gusher. We check inside the building. There's one up on top there. Let's kind of jump and open it quick. Then get out of there, go up on top. There's a chest. Now this one psyched me out because I thought it was a golden chest. I was just like, oh look, a golden chest. And we were like, oh, that's got to be lighting. And it was the lighting, because I was 5 of 5 golden chests here since forever ago. And yep, regular one, not golden. So, but that was pretty cool to see though. The light made it look like a golden chest. That's one hell of a psych out. Thanks, Bungie, for getting me all excited and shit. Now we run across the way, find another rabbit hole in the wall. I think my favorite term for these came out of Borderlands 2 when the Claptrap called it a wall sphincter. Wall sphincter. Yeah. Alright, blow these guys up. Kind of run around, search the area for helium coils. They can pretty much spawn anywhere, but once you start running the route, you'll learn where they all spawn. So I thought we were going to go up there, but I guess we went up to another cave. There's a chest in here. And now, ooh, there's a big one. Those happen here too, just not as often as they do on Mars. Like I said on the Mars video, I think I got pretty lucky. So, now what I haven't seen yet is the next part where we turn around. There can be helium coils on either one of those ledges or a chest up there as well. And but I've never seen it yet. And he says there can also be something right up here, a chest right up here, but I've never seen one up here yet, and I've farmed it quite a bit, so it must be kind of a rare spawn. I don't really know, but check up there anyways. If he's seen it, I'm sure he's found it. So you can check inside this little area for helium coils or chests. We drop down. Now, always check the building here, because a chest can spawn in 2 places right in this same little area here. One right there as well. Then we just kind of run through, check the rest of the building. Like all buildings, helium coils can be anywhere. So now we go across, and I believe this is technically the start of our return back to the home location. And if you feel the need, you can double check any place you stopped before on the way back, just to see if something respawned really quick. But there's some helium coils up on top of the building. Now this one, we're going to get to the weird part after this. So there's usually a couple enemies up here. You can have helium coils drop anywhere around the room. So just find them, pick them up. Run back down. We should be checking the building next, if I remember right. Alright, chest in there. Hate that you can't loot them from the side. You have to be in front of them. So specific. Alright, so now he's pointing down inside this little thing. Now, how do we get in there, Broheen? We get in there by going underneath. If you look just right in here, you can see it. But I fell down, but we go underneath, and I'm trying to figure out where he went. He's pointing up there. Oh, look, you can get in there. Holy crap. So I believe I missed the first jump, so we fall back down and move out, double jump again. This is hard to do with a hunter. It's easier with a Titan or a Warlock. So there's a chest in there. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way, no way. So anyways, here's the public event. We're gonna cut right here and split the video and phase into resuming the rest of the run. So we will be right back in just a moment. Alright guys, welcome back. We are going back from the public event back to where we left off. So we're going to run right up here, and this is where we left off. Remember, we jumped up inside the little tube there, checked the building, whatnot. Now from here, we go back over here, and I apologize, there's going to be a lot of enemy fire and whatnot in here because the public event was just right over here. So first thing we do is neutralize threat. Then we run up to the top here and check the top of the building, then we drop down and we check inside the building. I don't know if I did that, but you should check inside the building because there can be chests in there. So, not really sure exactly what happened with that. I'd blame Sony's recording the way I do it because I don't have an Elgato or anything like that. So it kind of cut the video funky, and I apologize. But on the previous area we had that circular platform, helium coils do spawn there. If you clear out the enemies in this room, there's always going to be enemies in here. A chest can spawn. Let's see, there's helium coils down at the bottom that he told me to grab. I was supposed to do that before going into the room, but nah, you know, I got a little antsy. So now we're running in. We'll climb the building again, and I will find a chest at the top, I believe. So now we'll get back to that. Check the platform up here for helium coils and chests. There's usually some that drop in this corner. Now I'm running to the top. Coming back to the area where I was looking for chests. See, I heard one and I couldn't figure out where it was. Looking around and I'm like, oh crap, there it is. So there's the chest up on top. Not sure about any second locations up there. I haven't seen a second location. That chest doesn't really spawn all that much. So now he's waiting for me down here to show me. You can see, well, you won't be able to see. There's no chest there now, but I have found this one further farming. And you just crouch underneath here. And by crouching underneath, it allows you to get at the chest. So you crouch, get out. And we run across the way into here. We got a chest. Get out and go before the enemies come back. Now we always go to the right side of this rock because chests can line up back there. A chest will spawn over on the right hand side of that little mountain as well. And then here we're back. There's a green gusher. You can blame our buddy Rico for that. He got me calling them gushers because they really do look like gushers. So now that we're on our way back And we're done with the gusher history. The history of gushers. I should look into that. I miss gushers. I haven't had gushers in forever. So, you check the area over here again. There's the part of the railway right up above where I'm shooting where one can spawn on either side of that. However, we didn't bother to check. We just kind of ran past as he told me that they can spawn there. So this is the same cave where we got the chest earlier, and hitting it again on our way back to see if there was a respawn. We hop on the sparrow. Sparrows. How many of you guys have called them ghosts before because of Halo? I miss Halo. But run over to the right. There's usually a chest right up here, so I wanted to show you that. Can't get it from the inside, but you can't get it from the outside. Now, nothing really ever on the bottom of this room here, but if you go up top, there's usually some helium coils laying around. There's usually a chest. There can be a chest on either side, usually not on both. Get around out here, look down on the ground and on top of that pillar, and there could be helium coils or a chest. And I started fucking with the knights down here, and I was like, screw it, you're yellow, so I'm getting the hell out of here. Because we're making a farming video and not farming knights. So, run out of the building, and we're pretty close to the end now. Pretty much from here, just check up on top, make sure that there's no chest on that side of the railway. Come back, and here's the beginning. Here's the beginning. You can walk through again and recheck the rooms. And then recheck the platforms way on the left hand side. See, there's some new drop that we didn't find earlier. There's a chest back here. It's some helium coils. Excuse me, I was yawning. It's late at night. And usually you want to go back left and look, at least look to see if there's a chest out in that spot where it's out of bounds, but then you start running back through, check the tops of all these pillars, and that's it. So good luck farming the moon, guys, and thanks for watching another episode of Destiny. Thank you.